The three reasons why I don't recommend restrictive diets for aches and pain. Hi, I'm Sarah Walsh, holistic nutritionist. And for those of you who are new to the community, welcome, welcome, welcome. I help people to find relief from pain, aches, and fatigue so that they can start moving more and doing more. And today I'm going to share the three reasons why I don't recommend restrictive dieting for my clients. Nutrition can be really effective when it comes to pain relief. The right nutrition strategies are incredibly helpful in reducing aches, pain, and stiffness. And you can absolutely do that without having to count points, carbs, or calories, or having to drink shakes. You don't need to eat boring food, and you don't need to feel hungry all the time. When pain sufferers start thinking about their diet, their first questions are usually things like, what diet do I need to follow and which foods do I need to cut out? And I see a couple of problems with this approach, which is what I'm going to share with you now. So, here are the three reasons why I don't recommend restrictive diets for my clients. And number one is that food choices are not one size fits all. Restrictive diets are designed to be one size fits all, and health is just mostly not that simple. We all have different needs, and these standard diets don't take into account your personal circumstances. Of course, there are foods which we generally want to swap in, and foods which we generally want to swap out. But you really need to find out which foods create aches, pain, and stiffness specifically for you because everybody is different. And there is a simple way that you can do that. That is exactly what I help my clients to do in the inflammation reset method. And then once you know which foods create aches, pain, and stiffness for you specifically, then you don't need to follow a really restrictive diet to keep your symptoms at bay. The second reason I don't recommend restrictive diets is that they are so hard to stick with in the long run. They're frustrating, they're unmotivating, and if you're anything like me, eventually you'll probably just give up. I know for me, I want to be able to enjoy family time, I want to be able to enjoy special occasions, and for us, that often involves eating delicious food. For me, never being able to enjoy what everybody else is having would just be really, really depressing. These diets, these restrictive diets, they can be effective in the short term, but then when you stop, you'll probably just go back to where you started with your aches and your pain coming back and you feeling tired and stiff all the time. What's the point of getting to a place where you're feeling energetic and vibrant just to go back to waking up feeling tired again once you stop following that diet? It is just not a real solution. Okay, and the third reason I don't recommend restrictive diets is deficiencies. Eating a big variety of foods day to day helps your body to get all of the different nutrients that it needs. So, we don't want to be cutting out foods when we don't need to. That's how just guessing about what to eat and what not to eat can actually make things worse for you in the long run. We want to make sure that your body is getting all of the nutrients that it needs to function properly so that you can find relief from pain and fatigue. Now, of course, some people have allergies or intolerances or even food practices like being veggie or vegan. And that is completely okay. We can work around them. But generally speaking, I don't recommend cutting out foods unnecessarily. The bigger variety of food, the better. So, the good news is that there is a way you can find relief from pain, aches, stiffness, and fatigue without having to follow a really restrictive diet. When you discover which foods create pain and aches for you specifically, then you can find a balance and enjoy the foods that you like, even if you get off track here and there. I myself, I go through periods where life gets busy and then I might get off track a little bit, which is when I can notice some of my symptoms getting worse, like being sore and stiff and achy, feeling tired, getting tingling in my arms and hands while I'm sleeping. But the difference for me now is that when I get to that point, I know exactly how to get back on track again with my symptoms. And that is exactly what I teach my clients. Not only do I show them how they can reduce their aches, their pain, and fatigue fast, I show them how they can stay on track long term and what to do if they get off track here and there, because that is just life. Okay, so now if this has you thinking, I'm ready to be pain-free, I want relief, I want more energy, I don't want to have to count calories or carbs or points, then just comment consult below to apply for a free consult with me. I do offer some free consult spots for those who want to get some personalized feedback. Having a consult with me means that I'll be able to do an assessment about where you're at and give you some next steps for how you can find relief from pain, aches, and fatigue. But I do only have limited spots. So if you'd like to apply for one of the free consult spots, then just comment consult below. Okay, so now you have my 3 reasons why I don't recommend restrictive diets for aches and pain. And that brings me to the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye.